What's up, Cincinnati? What's up, Crovo? So it is late. It is, almost midnight here on the East Coast. But enough people hit me up, and it's pretty serious right now that if we do not step up and voice our opinions, fireworks as we know it in America are going to go down the tube, down the shitter. And you guys don't hear me often swear on that, but it's actually kind of scary. What they basically want to do is in the description, when I finally finish this live, in the description, I will put a link to here because, that's pretty much your link right there if you guys want to try to go there. They basically want to make sure any metal, now I'm talking titanium, magnesium, aluminum, cannot be any contamination, as they call it, for 1/4 fireworks, which means your fireworks will be basically watered down garbage. And they're saying like 84% of your aerial fireworks would not be allowed to even come into the freaking country anymore. You want to talk about a firework industry dying? They already talked about getting rid of fuse, making it harder to get fuse. And now they want to talk about not be able to use any metal powder. And they're talking about more extensive testing, which means it's going to cost even more. Well, they say that the reason these injuries are happening in America is because of these metal powders and fireworks, which we know is bull. We all know is crap. We know injuries are coming from stupidity. Stupidity is what it's coming from. And why do you think I've tried to emphasize safety, being smart with fireworks? This is why. Yeah, it's crazy, guys. Like, I'm talking to you. I'm probably not going to see all your comments because they're crawling through pretty quick. And here we go with Boondock again. But it's no joke. You guys, if you guys need to comment. Like, we have until July 17th, midnight, to comment. And voice your opinion on this, because if we don't, this stuff is going to get shut down. And you guys that like your special fireworks, now your special ones, now think about it. If you can't get normal fireworks in, do you really think your special fireworks are going to make it in either? What you have to do is you got to go to this link, which will be in description. Or if you're on my Facebook page, I share it here. If you're on Power Nation's Facebook page, you can click on this link right here. And there you go. The document number, if you go to regulations.gov, your document number is this right here. CPSC 2006-0034-0014. It's not about that. It's about basically commenting, telling them people that we need to stop this. Because you're basically, if it is true, what they're saying, an 84% of the fireworks get shut down in America. Kiss fireworks goodbye. Like, you're talking about destroying fireworks. Like, here we go. I'm going to go through and read this. Now, this is from Facebook Power Universe page. All right, so CPSC has proposed a rule that will effectively ban all aerial fireworks consumer devices currently on the market. Did you guys hear that? A rule that will effectively ban all aerial fireworks consumer devices. Like, holy crap. We have till the end of the day, Monday, July 17th, to go and comment. So what the rule will do will be the bans all powdered metals, which includes aluminum, magnesium, and titanium from any aerial consumer fireworks. These metals are commonly found in almost all aerial consumer fireworks. The rule proposes to use unreliable and expensive and time-consuming testing procedures to test for powdered items. This basically saying is the stuff that will pass is going to cost you more, it's going to be watered down, and it's not going to be good at all. Not at all. Not at all. It is barbecue. I know. I'm holding back because I really, like, the anger I have right now really, really wants to come out. I'm going to try not to swear, but boy, do I want to go off. Go off. Like, you guys can swear for me. Like, because I can't. I won't do it. Oh, I agree, you poppin' pyro. I agree. This is basically what they're saying. They're saying that these powders are the one that are causing the problems. But they're saying, like, it's, oh my God, it's so stupid. They've provided no evidence saying that these are the powders that cause these episodes, and not stupidity. Not stupidity. It is, guys. It really is. So, like, there's, you know, I was going to do a video earlier, because my assumption is back in February when I first heard about this, my assumption was it was taken care of. But now all of a sudden it's coming out as of today, people basically heard about it, that it's basically going to come back. Why such notice? Because everyone was under the assumption that this was resolved and it was taken care of, and the NFA, the National Fireworks Association, had stopped this. And all of a sudden, it just it pops up again. The CPSC basically has gone back on a lot of stuff. Really have. No, it's not going to be, because basically any firework that comes in now will not be allowed in the country anymore until it's tested. And this test they want to use is time consuming. It slows everything down and it costs way more money. It is poppin' pyro. It's the idiots that misuse fireworks, then try to sue because they're freaking morons, that is causing these issues. These issues that we're seeing right here is because of morons. Oh, it's going to raise price. It's going to water all fireworks down, and they're going to be crap. They're going to be crap fireworks. Everything's going to sound the same. It's going to be way different. It's going to be, it kind of is very sad. And no, it won't affect 1-3. This is going to affect just consumer markets. You're absolutely right, Robert Sherry. A few idiots will ruin this for everybody. Everybody. You know, they think, you know, what kills me is if you look up, they're throwing facts out to go against the CPSC. If you look at how many people use fireworks, how many fireworks are bought in terms of pounds and tons, in terms of accidents, it is small, like minute, compared to boating accidents in the summer, swimming pool accidents in the summer. Like, it's crazy, crazy. Honestly, like, not even fountains. You gotta remember, your high intense crackle in fountains, think about this. Your intense crackles in fountains comes from titanium. You won't even be able to have titanium in your fountains anymore, so your crackle is not gonna have a hard-hitting crackle anymore. You gotta think about that. That's a metal. That titanium metal won't be able to happen in even fountains. Think about the repercussion, how everything's gonna sound anymore. It's gonna be crap. Merce, it is close to passing. It is close. It is pretty serious, man. Like, people think, no, it's not even, it's the powder itself. So your titanium crackle in your fountains, that's never going to happen anymore. You're going to see a lot. They basically, the numbers that people are throwing out there are astronomical. Like, let's say 80%, let's say that they're wrong. Let's say it's 50%. Let's just say 50% of your fireworks in America all of a sudden disappear. One, look at the expense, how everything's going to cost anymore, because testing's going to cost more. Fireworks are going to go out your butt. They're going to cost, like, I'm not going to say double, but your expense has just gone up astronomical. We basically, what I'll do is, like, if you go to regulations.gov, I wish I knew how to type in the comments right now to see this for you guys, but like regulations.gov/document, there's your CPSC number you need for the document right there. 2006-0034-0014. Like, it's some serious stuff, guys. I wish I could get more people to see it, talk about it right now. No, it's not going to be wacky at all, Joey. It's just going to be tobacco. What up, Duran Elliott? That's the other thing, Mopar. Here's the other thing. Now, think about this. If you know these fireworks are going to be crap, and here's another point someone made. These fireworks now coming in are going to be crap. How many more people are going to turn to making their own stuff now? How many more injuries are going to happen because more and more people try making their own stuff? Basically, the CPSC is getting a law passed. There you go, VW bus. Thank you very much, man. They basically want to shut down any metal powder in fireworks. Basically, that's going to basically ruin aerial fireworks. Let's say, like for metals like titanium, aluminum, magnesium. So your titanium crackle, even in fountains, is going to sound like crap because there's not going to be any hard-hitting crackle. Oh, look at that. The CPSC head is actually an Obama appointee. Look, oh boy. Well, I mean, like I said, if this passes, fireworks are gonna. I mean, it just makes me sad. It really, really does. Thanks, Tyler. Yep, cardboard is on shortage as well. Think Mopar. Cardboard's on a shortage, which is causing other problems. Well, basically what's going to happen is July 17th is when all the comments, right? See right here? Comment now. Do July 17th midnight. So we have until July 17th midnight to voice our opinions as God-fearing Americans who love what we do as fireworks. Oh, I don't even want to think about that, J-Funk. You guys need... Yes, it's not. It's only 3 days. Only 3 days. Thanks, Panchito. Good job, man. That's it, Pyro Bear, and that's it. Like, other people put video up or posting everywhere as we can. I figured I was going to do a video, but it's better right now to do a freaking live video. Even though it's like midnight here on the East Coast, I got a damn show in the morning. I should be asleep right now, but I can't because this is such an important issue that I have to talk because I'm actually so pissed off that I can't even sleep, honestly. It's over in Ricketts Glen area, PA. Alright, so I guess I'm getting some emails right now. Oh, man. So it sounds like there's more people in on this than any more. I'm getting emails from some pretty big people in the fireworks industry as we talk right now. Oh, man. So, yeah, they're talking about basically any metal. It's, oh my God, guys. I wish I could, like, literally, these are the emails I got showing in all the regulations, what's going on. It is ridiculous. This is coming from AFSL, who is supposed to be helping us. They're in on this crap. So this was what Jake's Fireworks just sent out. He sent out the same thing. This come from Jake's Fireworks. Critical fireworks industry update. Help is needed. Jake's Fireworks trying to get behind and help out now. What can you do? You need to go to that link. You know, what I'll do is I'll put all this in the comments. I mean, yeah, that's what they're saying, Alan. No metals at all. No metal powders at all will be allowed, and 1-4 whatsoever. Whatsoever. But as I'm talking, I'm getting emails from people right here. They're sending me emails, all the information. This is going to be USA-wide, SoCal. USA-wide. It is, at this point, CPSC, I believe, is a federal, not just state. It's going to be everywhere. It's federal. Federal. That's not going to be any difference from anybody. Everyone's affected. This is like a major, like, here we go. Let's see if you guys can see it on my phone. Let's see, where is it? I was just reading it. Let me scroll back up. Here you go, right here. Under a rule proposed by the CPSC, 84% of aerial devices on the market will be banned. 84% of any firework that goes in the air. How insane is that? How insane? 84%. Oh, it's going to ruin retailers, Kevin. It's going to ruin, if 84% of the fireworks are banned, you talk about shutting down the fireworks industry. Figueroa, man, get lucky in here. Tell some other people get in here so more people see. But you're talking 84%. Look at those numbers. That's insane. That's insane. We have until Monday night, right there. You have until July 17th, midnight, to comment, voice your opinion. Do what you can do as a fellow pyro to help. If someone else can, we can rotate that link through for people. I know a couple people were posting it. So if you can like rotate that in there right now as I'm trying to talk right there. Thanks, Robert. Robert Sherry just posted a link in the comments. If you guys can check that out right there. There's your link to go to the site. I hope, there it is. I hope anyone, like, we basically got to do whatever we can. We have until basically, Monday night. We have until Monday night midnight to do what we can, to get the word out there, talk to people. I mean, when you're looking at I said, I'm getting all kinds of crazy emails. And when I'm seeing someone tell me 84%, like, 84% of the aerial devices in the market will be banned. So all you guys that like the special stuff, and when I'm saying special stuff, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, your special 1.4 stuff. If this product is banned, do you know how hard it would be to get any special stuff even too? Let alone how watered down fireworks are gonna be? Like, ugh. I don't even want to think about it. I'm just how aggravated I am. Well, we got to do what we got to do. Will people comment saying they're happy about it? Probably. But we have to do, as pyros, we have to do what we do to try to save our firework industry. We have to do what we have to do. Dude, any shell, not just X-Cals, any shells are going to be crap. Because you're not going to have that, thanks, Pyro Dad, you're not going to have those metals. So, like, you guys, it's not just going to be aerials. Now, think about it. You guys like your titanium loud crackle and your fountains? There's no titanium. That loud crackle, it's gone. Gone. Thanks, Wannabe. Yeah, we're going to have jumping jacks as firecrackers. Oh, I love fireworks too, Anonymous, man. And it is getting under fire from the CPSC. The AFSL was supposed to be helping us, is now going against us too. Now you get to copy the link and paste it. Nope, no titanium. So that means that nice crackle people like ain't gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Bad metal since Sabbath. Oh, this is worse than California laws, man. This is basically shutting down the industry hardcore. All right, well, just if you see that link right there, just go to regulations.gov. Go to regulations.gov, right? And this is the number you're going to look for. Search that number, 2006-0034-0014. Thanks, guys, for sharing that link. People can... It will. It's going to ruin... Yeah, there's going to be nothing, man. The shells... You might as well go back to basically... walk around with crap on your hands, not have any fun anymore. Just... Oh, I don't even want to think about it. I really don't. Pyro Kid, what you miss is the CPSC is trying to basically shut down fireworks. It's funny as I'm talking and I'm seeing all kinds of, I'm getting text messages, I'm getting emails, messages on my phone, Facebook messages from people. 1.3, well, yeah. So we got more messages popping up here. It's basically about Andy Rock. It's about the CPSC wanting to shut, basically saying that the CPSC is convinced that these metals like titanium, aluminum, are what are causing the accidents, which is crazy. It's not. It's stupidity on dumbasses that are putting fireworks on their head and launching mortars. The CPSC is your Consumer Product Safety Commission. That's what CPSC is. 1.3 is professional stuff, Andrew, for shows. So I'm doing this live, even though it's midnight, and I got a show in the morning. I figured it was enough, it was important enough that I figured I'd take the hit on sleep and talk. No, Renzi, there's going to be no such thing as grandfather. This stuff is going to, if this goes through, it's going to be like hit like that. So any fireworks that are currently being made will be fine. Any new stuff, though, being manufactured, 1, has to get redone in China. 2, has to get through this whole new testing process that is so much slower and way more expensive. So 1, the stuff that you would getting in would be watered down and you're going to have to pay more for it because it costs more for testing. Well, and that's the other thing. How many more people are going to go back to making your own fireworks? You know what I mean? And how many more injuries are going to happen because of people making their own fireworks now? This law would go through if it passes Monday night when comments are shut and it goes, let's say it takes a week or 2 to go through or a month. You're looking by this fall when fireworks start getting ramped up and produced. Your next year fireworks will be, we're going to be crap. Going to be crap. You're going to have, you know, it won't be as bad as you think right now because there's still going to be people that have stuff in stock yet and inventory. But any new stuff that starts rolling in, it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad. Yeah, you do West Fest. You're going to have to do that. The link ain't working, huh? Let's see. Let me try to refresh this and see what happens. It's still showing up. All right, Uverse, I'm sending you the message right now. Is it Sunday night? I'm pretty sure it said the July 17th at midnight, which would be Monday night. So what's the point, gaming? The point is that this rule right here will shut down fireworks big time. It basically waters fireworks down to the point where they're just some color. There's not gonna be any real noise. So if you're on Facebook, you follow me on Facebook. I put on Pyro Nation. If you follow the Pyro Universe one, Tyler 1.3, you shouldn't be affected by it because that's still licensed and stuff. This is all just consumer. All right, Pyro salute. I'll send it to you too. Yeah, Alan. Any metals, magnesium, titanium, aluminum, any metal powder you can think of. All right, PYRO salute is sent. Well, inventory we have right now, you could sell, but anything new coming in is going to be screwed. Yup, tell him, DJ Squalltech. Looks like we're overloading the document, guys. Just keep trying then. Keep trying. What up, vinaigrette? Ha 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 ha. Patsy. I guess we're getting overloaded, guys. So just keep trying. What I'll do is, well, Chris, the inventory we have right now, they can keep, I'm sure. I'm talking any new stuff getting produced. It's going to be all kinds of watered down. How you doing there, vinaigrette? Comment. You comment and your name, and that's kind of based like the petition, really. I'm in Pennsylvania, Pyro Freak. China doesn't have a say in this, guys. China has no say in this. This is for the whole United States. It's federal. It's going to be all the new stuff. Any new stuff. Once this passes, anything new has to follow these rules. I'm not sure, Ramirez. Submit to, when you go to this site, you go to comment now. This is what's going to happen. You go to comment now. You're going to fill in your comment, your first and last name, and then you're going to provide, boom, and you're going to hit continue. What's up, Con? So what happened is the CPSC is basically trying to destroy fireworks, is what they're trying to do. They're saying that the metals, powders that make all our fun effects we like, titanium, aluminum, magnesium, is it's going to submit to that page. It's going to get submitted to the regulations.gov, the CPSC, so they see it. This is what's going to get submitted to. It's all through that site. What up, Juice Kid? Well, the ones that will be there will be watered down. There won't be any real fun to them at all. I'm not sure who the head of CPSC is. Let me do a quick search. Let's go. Who is the chairman? That's your chairman. This is for all of the United States. It's federal. Here's your commissioners. Basically, virtual, if this passes, fireworks are basically going to be non-existent. They're going to look like crap anymore. All your powders that make all your fun effects. That's about all we can really do right now, Lipstick. I am on the cpsc.gov website, Sherry. Right here. So that's your commissioners. Here's your chairman. It is Pyro Kid. Absolutely. Right here. Anne Marie was nominated by President Barack Obama. Cali Gamer, this would ruin fireworks. So she's been in office since 2013. She was named chairman on February 9th of this year. Acting chairman, I should say. Again, here's your commissioners. Here's some contact info. There's your phone. You want to call them and tell them what you feel. This is consumer grade TZ. It has very serious yellow groove. It basically destroys fireworks. Anything Pyro Joe with titanium, magnesium, any metal powder. Well, I mean, like I said, whatever's in stock right now are currently being produced, they can't stop. But any new stuff from here on, if this passes, will have to be under these new regulations. Pretty much, fireworks are gone because this... My Facebook is right there. There's my Facebook for you. Yes, that's true. 90% of all fireworks have metal powder in it somewhere. Nope, virtual, it all gets ruined. Because they believe that these metal powders are what's causing accidents and not just the stupidity of the dumbasses. That's what they believe. They truly believe that these metal powders are what is causing these problems and not just stupidity. Like, come on. You're really going to put a freaking mortar tube on your head and light a shell? Come on, really? Well, yeah, any fireworks are here right now is fine, but any new stuff is going to be affected. So it basically can be a huge run on what fireworks are in if this does get passed. You want to talk about some pretty kick-ass stashes for next year? My Facebook Renzi is Pyro Nation USA. Just search Pyro Nation USA. James, the commenting ends July 17th. So when it goes into effect, who knows? Any new production, once the law goes into effect, Zipper Bean, any new production has to get by the new laws. So whatever's here right now in the US won't be affected, but that'll run out quickly. No, this basically is going to take fireworks away from the whole United States, really. Well, thank you, Clashing. Well, right now, Pyro Sosa, it's really good odds. Really good odds. Well, there's not going to be like many. There'll be limited effects because a lot of your metal powders create your colors you like. Yeah, because even fountains, like look at, a lot of fountains have your titanium crackle, that's really intense crackle. You can't have titanium. Yeah, Frenzy, absolutely. Oh my God, I got so many messages coming right now. Everything would be Nerf, Colin. Everything. Yep. It's funny is if you look up what people are posting about facts and the amount of fireworks used in the United States per how many people get hurt in boating accidents and pool accidents, it's minimal, very minimal the amount. So it's a bunch of BS they're giving with these facts. No, Daddy Boomer, here's the problem though. How are they going to be able to verify the testing? That's the issue. That's the issue they're talking though. You can't, and they're how are they going to test if it's part of the burst charge or part of the firework itself? That's the issue that their people are talking about. Yes, what happens is if they pass this, then any firework comes to the United States will all have to get under this new testing. They can't have any what they call contamination inside the firework of these metals. The problem is these metals, powders, also give you your effects. So how do they sit there and determine what is part of the contamination factor of being the burst charge and what's part of the actual effect? That's the issue. This will affect every virtual, like fireworks himself. Because that issue, like I said, now this won't affect 1.3, only consumer. Well, it's not happening right now, it's still under. I'm not saying there'll be no fireworks, but like I said though, their burst charges they talk about now. The thing is the testing issue is gonna freaking be a major factor because how can you test and distribute between burst charge and freaking what's in a firework? I mean, it's just insane. You basically gonna slow everything down. Everything's gonna cost more money. No, fireworks now won't be destroyed. It's gonna be like any new stuff being under the new law once you get started. 1.3S is your professional stuff you see at shows. 1.4 is consumer. Honestly, right now, Zach, I would actually put it up at a 7 or an 8. It very well could be Brahms, honestly. Just 1.4. It's just for the consumer. Professionals not getting affected. Basically, Rudy, the CPSC wants to ban any contamination of metals into your burst charge on a firework, a consumer firework. The issue is because of the testing aspect, which would cost more money, is how are they going to separate what is not part of a burst charge and what is part of the actual effect? Well, I want to honestly, I wouldn't say go buy now because if this does pass, then we got to see what comes of that because I don't think they're going to make people destroy fireworks they have already. I mean, you can't do that unless they want to pay for them. But my assumption would be that any new firework being produced after that point of the law being passed would have to go underneath that. Well, you're not going to have that nice little pop you want. Oh, it's going to affect everything. I hope you're right, Bill. And Bill, I really do. Well, that's it, Bay Area. Like, we don't know how much of this has already been instituted in terms behind the scenes and talked with China about, because this originally was brought up, I believe, at the NFA meeting that happened back in February. It was part of some big meeting they had. Yep, pretty much. They want to basically stop the burst charge of being basically flash, really, is what it comes down to. How do you help Epic? You have to go to the regulations.gov website. You're going to look up this document number, or go to that link. You're going to go to comment now. You're going to comment, put in your name, and you're basically going to hit continue and submit your information and tell them what you think of this right now. I hope you're right, Federico. I'd rather be proactive and try to help stop this than let it just sit there and wait. I'm not saying fireworks will become illegal. I'm going to say it's definitely going to change fireworks immensely if this is allowed to get through. Absolutely twisted. If it keeps saying load, and just trying, guys. Yeah, this is across the board, the whole U.S. How is it even a thing, amnesty? Well, ask the CPSC. They truly believe that removing these powders will stop fireworks from being so dangerous. Like, really? Really? That's what you're thinking? Seriously? I hear you, Merce. I don't know, David. I really don't. Well, I mean, my other thing I think about is, you know, freaking, what if it is? What if China says it's going to be too much of a hassle to deal with us over here in the U.S. because of this stuff? What if we get put on a back burner of this stuff and they decide to say, screw it, we're going to have other countries go ahead of you, and now we start lagging and lagging and lagging behind because they don't want to deal with us because of the headaches we have now? That's it, Tippy. We don't know. That's even if this passes. We don't know how fast it would get put into production or put in or not. We don't. Well, that's what I'm afraid of, DJ. What if China says, screw you, U.S., and freaking backs off and really starts lagging on us here? I mean, it's definitely a big-time concern. It really is. Yeah, there you go, David. Well, the last time we can comment is right there. That's when comments on this start shutting down. They're shutting down the comment section July 17th at 11:59 p.m. That is the ID. Well, I mean, I just don't know, like, they're talking about this testing. I just don't see how this testing can separate burst charge contamination of metals like if they're doing it, or from an effect. I just don't know how they do it. I just don't know how it's done. I just don't get it. I don't know, man. Flash is affected, David, because flash is part aluminum, which is a metal powder. Pyro lives matter, absolutely. No, Tong Po, it's not being scared for nothing. It's about making sure you stand up and you get a voice so they know that we're not just going to sit there and let them try to do bills. That's like saying I'm seeing a dog being beaten. I'm not going to do nothing about it because it's not going to matter. Come on now. I don't think you're gonna see certain things go away. I think you're gonna see things definitely get be different. I mean, I guess they would have to figure out what kind of burst charge you're gonna have anymore. You know what I mean? Yeah, let's start protesting. We'll go form lines out in front of the CPSC headquarters. We'll block all the roads, right? The situation, Poobon, is the CPSC believes that metal powders that contaminate the burst charge of fireworks are what's causing all the accidents in fireworks, and not the stupidity on people alone. So they want to ban all metals in a burst charge, which requires extensive testing. And the problem is, how do you differentiate what's coming from the burst charge and what's coming from your effect without ruining the firework? That's the issue. Exactly, Nos. Exactly. It's the stupidity of people. Like, they really think they change this, it's going to change the stupidity of people? No, people are still going to be freaking stupid. Exactly, Skylit. And be replaced by lower performing devices, aka watered down fireworks. Exactly, Joe. Exactly. $500 for 96-shot pearl. Or people revert back to making their own stuff. How many more accidents are we going to have with people making their own stuff? Why, Dylan? Because the AFSL, who is a tester for this, is behind it. And CPSC, of course, is behind doing this. Instagram videos can be max 1 minute, but they can be an hour for live. Pretty much, Calbear, you're gonna get, you know how you get a firework that breaks, you get a nice big pop to it, it sounds awesome? Well, you ain't gonna get that no more. You're just gonna get a break. That's all you're gonna get. Well, I know Jake's Fireworks is behind this now. Now you're gonna hear this. Jake's originally was for it, but now all of a sudden they're behind stopping it. I don't know what changed it up there, but all right, so that notion's out the window, Tom. What's the NFA on this? The NFA is the one that put out this posting. No, this only affects consumer items, Cooper. I don't know. I'm just being told that's what it was. But Jake's is trying to stop it now. So maybe they heard some stuff and realized how bad this could be. But if you comment now, let's go through this. Someone did, let's see. So basically comment, you want to comment something, say, you know, you love fireworks. Oh, look at, see, it's not, that's what I'm getting now too, guys. I'm getting the loading effect. So their website is getting slammed. Look at that. Good job, guys. Good job. Not that I know of, Nitto. So yeah, so that website doesn't want to load for me now. Well, Pyro Monk, they're not going to ban consumer fireworks, but if they definitely take metals as their, as they keep saying, contamination out of a burst charge. But like I said, this testing they want to do, which is going to cost way more money, it's going to take forever. It's going to cost way more. Oh, look at this. This site can't even be reached now. That's awesome. It can't even be reached. Well, that's it, Pyro City. Now what happens? Now everyone freaking starts making their own stuff. How many more injuries you're gonna have now? He's gonna have to keep trying, guys. It's probably really getting overloaded right now. So he's got to keep trying, keep trying. What was Dory on Nemo? Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. We got to keep trying, just keep trying. Yeah, I can't get that page to load now. Facebook loads fine. So yeah, that site doesn't want to get reached anymore. It ain't coming up for me now, guys. Good job. Now it doesn't work for me. Well, that's it, man. They're talking about, you know, oh, you know, it's because of this is why people get hurt. But you think if you're going to take away that pop, that bang, that burst charge that everyone loves. Like, come on. Who doesn't like to hear a firework go up and you get that bang, that burst, and the color comes out? People, that's what you want to hear. You want to hear it. Are you guys out there and you're, you know, out in the cities? You want to hear that because you want to hear that car alarm go off. That's how you judge it, correct? Right? That's how you judge a firework, is that car alarm goes off. Ooh, it's pouring rain outside. Yeah, Mean Gene, what they're doing is they're trying to ban the contamination of metal powders and fireworks burst charge. The issue is, how can they truly separate powders from the burst charge and what the effect will be? They say they have this you know, elaborate testing that takes forever and all this stuff. It's gonna cost more money. I don't know. I am not sold. I am very concerned. Will this pass? I pray to God no. Yeah, we did. Let me try getting back to it again. Hold on. Let me go to my site, click on it. Let's see if it comes up. What happened, Daddy Boom, is my understanding was the NFA basically shut it down, Daddy Boom. Is they shut it down. But all of a sudden now, it wasn't shut down like everyone thought. It actually is on the docket. Look, yeah, I can't even get to the site now. I cannot get to the site now. I just tried getting there again. I'll still have my channel. I have lots of firework videos. Oh, it's back. All right, we're back now. Here we go. Honestly, Pyro Dad, I think it really is part of the fallout. I truly believe it's part of it. I really do. Ah, Jamie. Exactly, House of Fire. They saying this, but they can't provide proof that that's what caused it. They had no proof. The fact is, when you look at the amount of fireworks, pounds, tons, of fireworks used in this country per injury, it is this much of a pie graph opposed to summertime boating accidents, pool accidents, fishing accidents. I agree, House of Fire. That's what we need to do. Oh, you guys didn't know about the PGI thing. Wow. How many of you haven't heard about what happened to PGI last year? So what happened is, we all know there's such thing as called the gray area, the 1.4 gray area, right? So apparently there was a lot of gray area product at the PGI, and it was lighting up the C line, the 1.4 line. And apparently there was a lot of complaints. It was lighting up the C line worse than the 1.3 line, the B line. So they sent some people in to check out vendors and run their own little investigation, and found that they were selling the gray stuff. What's my understanding is they were told they can't. I know this is a very gray area in terms of the bulletin that got put out, and basically three or four vendors were kicked from the PGI, and the rest of the vendors were basically told, if you sell the gray stuff, you'll be kicked as well. So now what happened is, their solution is, because of that, is they basically are only going to bring in 4 vendors for people to buy. Was it 5, Daddy Boom? Okay, it was 5 vendors were kicked. So now your choices, if you go to the PGI this year, your choices to buy your C product are Phantom, TNT, and there's 2 others. I don't know right offhand. Hopefully someone can comment. I just know Phantom and TNT are the 2 big ones that are going to be there for selling Class C. Winco, all right. Winco, and that's the FOA. So your choices of C product from, you can buy it. This could be Winco, FOA with Showtime, Phantom, and TNT. That's who you get to buy from for your Class C. That's who your choices will be this year. What up, Joel? Now, me personally, now there's a lot to the PGI, don't get me wrong. You can go there, you can take classes, you can learn stuff, you can watch some world phenomenal shows. I mean, oh, they do, Michael, absolutely. What's the FPAG, Alan? You're right, Pyro Monk. Absolutely. Well, that's it, Pyro City. What happens? What happens now if this does get through? How many more people are going to turn to making their stuff again? How many more accidents are going to happen? NFA is the National Fireworks Association, Pyro Itch. The PGI is in North Dakota this year. It is crazy. It absolutely is. It's Winko Black Cat. I did not know that. I will say this: Phantom has been a big player in trying to get 1.4 all 1.4 complete legal in PA. So Phantom has been on the side in that aspect. I will agree with that. Phantom has some great product. Do I like Phantom's prices? No, I don't. And powder keg. Here in Pennsylvania, we sell year round. Well, Sean, here's the issue. If this does go through, let's just say hypothetical does go through, you're gonna have a major upswing in bootleggers, because people are gonna want that freaking boom. Because I tell you what, if I light a firework, I want to hear a pop when my color comes out. I do. All right, good job. Here, PYRO Salute, got yours in. I don't know, trains. I don't know what kind of hope. My hope is that they definitely can differentiate the burst charge metals from your effect metals. I hope. I don't know, like this testing they're talking about. Let's see if I can find it. Where was it? Here it is. All right, the testing they're talking about. ICEP, basically wet chemistry testing, is expensive and time consuming. Chinese manufacturers have a tough time testing for magnesium and titanium because ISO-PROES testing must be done in a laboratory, and this time consuming and expensive. So if this is what you're hearing about the testing that has to get done for your burst charge, you think China's going to want to deal with the USA? I mean, like, right there. This is your testing right there. Because, I mean, if China has major markets for everywhere else, and we're just a headache, you think they're going to lag us? I know I'd lag us because you're a headache to deal with anymore. You're right, Nelson. This is going to make a huge upswing in the black market. Huge upswing in the black market. Florida Patriotic Arts Guild. Maybe I'll have to come visit Florida. Well, that's it, PYRO City. They don't have consumer shells, Skylit? Shipping stuff? Yeah, that's the other issue, Dave. No, this video is about awareness, Jesus. It's about awareness, about having a voice in this day and age of using our voice for something. Well, Gabriel, they can't sell to us. No fireworks will be allowed to us from China if they don't follow this. But yeah, I mean, like, here's the thing, though. Like, here's the CPSC. CPSC admits that the rule will ban 85% of aerial firework devices. The CPSC has conducted preliminary testing using procedures set forth by the proposed rule, and 84% of fireworks tested have failed. The CPC, though, has not followed their own rulemaking procedure, which is mandated by federal law. You see that? They have not followed their own rulemaking procedure, which is mandated by federal law. The law requires CPSC to identify a product which poses an unreasonable risk and harm and identify injuries resulting from products designed. They have not identified a product or injuries from a burst charge. I don't know, Joel. I know that if they can't differentiate burst charge chem metals from effect metals, that it will be a major issue. I think you would see a very, you know how you guys always say, I'm gonna use XCals for example. XCals one year sound amazing. Next year we say, oh, they're watered down. They don't have that good pop to them. Well, if this goes through, you're not gonna have that good pop to any firework. Nothing. Yes, they do, Matt the Pyro. Well, thank you, Sean. Yeah, I see NSAs here. What's going on, Two Times Kid, is the CPSC wants to basically do away with metals and our burst charge, metal powders, so that your fireworks just go poof instead of pop. So what you can do, Mean Gene, is go to this website, as long as it's still working. You go to regulations.gov. There is your document ID, 2006 0034-0014. You're going to click on comment now, and you're going to fill in that information. I hear you, Riches. Pyro Place. Commenting, at least, basically commenting is like signing a petition right now. Getting people saying that people are opposing this. Basically, what you're doing is creating a petition at this point, basically. There'd be no salute shells, Danny. Good to hear, Pyro Bird. Well, that's the other thing, man. If Midwest Pyro, basically what's going on is the CPSC is trying to pass a law that will ban any use in a burst charge of firework of any metal powder. The issue is testing to be able to differentiate from burst charge powder and effect powder. No, I don't, Daddy Boom. I'm really not sure. But to differentiate between those two powders is extensive testing. It costs more. It's slower. It has to be done in the laboratory. That's the other thing, Rail Grinch. If people weren't dumb, this wouldn't be an issue. It would not be an issue. But it is almost 1 a.m. Eastern time. And my phone is down to 13%. So I'm going to have to shut this down because I got a show to do in the morning and I need to get me some sleep. Good night, guys.